Now after the pouring is done, next stage is to be patient. Now as I have explained earlier, you have to do it in multiple stages, the pouring, and after each pour there will be some heat which will come due to the chemical reaction. So there will be some bubbles, and when you do the pour also there will be some bubbles which will come on the surface, which you will just observe. So for that what you have to do is, when you do the pouring, you have to use a heat gun, for a fire gun, and just blow the bubbles off. So this is also important, so that you get rid of the bubbles. Now mostly the resin is very advanced and it's all very good, so there are not many bubbles like before. So that is one thing, but if there are bubbles, you have to just use a fire gun to get rid of the bubbles. And like in gradual stages when you do the pouring, so use the same technique. Just use the fire gun to get to avoid these bubbles, to free your project with bubbles. So after this is done, you have to wait for 24 hours at least, or it depends upon the climate also. If it is too cold, so it will take a bit longer. If it is normal climate, so the temperature for working in this, for working on our project is 22 to 29 degrees. So this is the ideal temperature to work on. If the temperature is low, or if it is high, it will take some time or take less time. So after, you will just understand, you have to just see how it is done. If it is hardened, it will be hard in like 24 hours, but I would suggest for the first timers to wait for at least 5 to 6 days, because it should cure entirely, because sometimes the bottom layers are not cured because of a different because maybe of the temperature or whatnot. The bottom layers or the middle layers, they are not cured. So I would suggest you all to wait for like 2 or 3 days, or even better 5 to 7 days, to demold it. So now as you can see in the video, this is the stage of demolding. Demolding is very simple. You just have to get rid of the side walls like this, like how we show in the video, and you just have to take the project out of the mold. That is that simple. You can just see in the video how we are just removing the finished product. This is the cured product which was kept for some 5-6 days. So this is the part which is called demolding, as in demolding, removing the project out of your mold.